great recipe for you today. I'm sure you're gonna love it. This was so tasty. I had to video it and I had to share it. It's a really simple, easy one. It's an Indonesian style fried rice. It's got chicken and asparagus in it, all done on sear and saute, and then I fry an egg to put on the top at the end. It's incredible, really tasty. So I really hope you enjoy it and that you give it a try. If you are new here, then obviously welcome to Susannah's Kitchen, and thank you so much for clicking on today's video. If you've been here before, then I hope you have already subscribed down below. Give me a like as well on the video because it really does help out my channel so much. And don't forget that my brand new cookbook is out now for pre-order. It's called 4 Seasons, so it has winter, spring, summer and autumn sections, and it's got some really amazing recipe ideas in there, loads of new content for you, so I'm sure you're going to love it. And you can save £5 off at the moment by pre-ordering. Pre-order won't be on forever, of course, and we will be setting a deadline to that, so if you haven't already ordered and you've been thinking about doing it and you want to get that £5 off, then get in there quick. So let's go and start prepping and get this dinner made. I'm making an Indonesian chicken and asparagus fried rice on sear and saute. So we're going to start off with a small amount of vegetable oil just in the bottom there. I've already prepared my chicken. That is in strips, and I've added turmeric to that. So that is one very large, it was very large, that chicken breast. And that's, yeah, in strips with half a teaspoon of ground turmeric. So I'm just going to let that oil heat up and we're going to add that in. Right, in with the chicken, and let's start cooking that. Probably I'm going to take 5 minutes or so. We want that pretty much fully cooked before we move on to the next stage. It's starting to smell really nice. So we're not cooked all the way through as yet, but we're starting to get a little bit of colour on the outside. I'm on the highest sear and saute. You can turn it down if you need to, if it's sticking too much. Add a little bit of extra oil if it's required. So when you get to this stage and you feel like your chicken is probably more or less cooked, remove that. Look at that gorgeous colour that we've got there. I did turn down to level 4, just probably only for the last minute or so. We've got a few little bits stuck on the bottom, but unfortunately that is just the nature of the Ninja. I didn't want to add any more oil. Okay, so chicken out. Now I'm going to add my ginger. I've got a good thumb-sized piece of ginger, just chopped into little matchsticks. Now, you can use fresh garlic in this. A couple of cloves would be great. I'm just going to be using some garlic granules, purely because that's what suits me better. So probably a good tablespoon of garlic granules. And then I've grabbed a small little bunch here of coriander. It's from my garden, actually. I'll have to show you guys. I've made a little herb garden just outside my kitchen, and it's working really well, apart from my basil has died. Anyway, there's a few bits of leaf here, but I'm not too worried about that. I'm just chopping the stalks in for flavour. Let's get that moving. Okay, lovely. Ginger smells great. Even just that chicken with the turmeric smell really incredible in this dish. And then you can add chili paste, or you can add some chili flakes like I'm doing here, some crushed chilies. So around a teaspoon is going to be plenty, I think. I'm adding the white parts of my spring onion. And then as you can see there, I've got the green parts that I've left, and I've got my asparagus. So let's give this a little stir and a toss. Okay, I'm going to go back up to level 5. So now what we're doing is just trying to get these aromatics just releasing their oils and flavours and really kind of working for us. Just breaking up like the ginger. Obviously I hadn't chopped that very well. So now I'm going to go in with my asparagus. And I had quite chunky pieces of asparagus there. So we want to now cook this until they're starting to go a little bit tender. We're probably going to need a little drizzle of extra oil to do this. So keep things moving like you would if you were creating a stir fry in a wok. This is our version of that using our Ninja Foodi. Asparagus should go tender pretty quickly. If you've got bits that are too chunky, just chop them a bit finer. So mine, I probably chopped into quarters really at an angle, as you can kind of see here. Show you up close. That is smelling absolutely gorgeous now. Once your asparagus has softened, we then add in our rice. So I'm just using packet jasmine rice. There you go. And then you just want to break this up. I'm just going to add a tiny bit of water just to help soften the rice and get everything combined in here. Okay, so rice is almost all broken up. As I said, if you have got a microwave, it probably would be better to heat it first because it does break it up a little bit easier for us if we do that first. But it's doable if not. Obviously, you just want to make sure that that is nice and hot. This is smelling and looking great. I'm going to add the chicken back in. Look at the colour on that plate. Wowzers. That is bright yellow. And then a tablespoon roughly of soy sauce. And stir all of that through. So we're going to make sure that chicken is fully cooked and that it's hot again. And obviously we need that rice to be nice and warm as well. Oh, this smells absolutely amazing. I cannot wait for this. I've been looking forward to this all day, if I'm honest. Looks really nice. I'm going to turn down the sear and saute. You don't need it high now. We're just making sure that everything's nice and warm. I'm going to give it a little squeeze of lime as well. I'm going to serve some lime with it just on the side. I think it's quite nice to add a little bit of that through it whilst it's cooking. Some of the greens of my spring onions I actually like to add now. If you want to save it all back for garnish, that's up to you. But I kind of like a little bit of my spring onion like that softened. So we're at a point now where we need to cook our eggs. And I'm topping this with a fried egg. So you've got an option here. You can remove this, keep it warm, basically just put it in a bowl under some foil. Or remove the whole pot and add a second pot. If you've got the luxury of that, then brilliant, because it obviously does help us. This is going to stay warm in this pot. I'm adding in my additional pot and then my oil. I'm just going to heat that up before I add my eggs. Okay, so we should be hot enough now. First egg going in, and then my second egg over that side. We should have enough oil in there and they're not going to stick and they're going to cook nicely for us. These are actually from my mother and father-in-law's garden. They've got chickens and they lay the most beautiful eggs, so we're very lucky to have these. I'm going to be back when these eggs are cooked and we're ready to serve up. So here we are, Indonesian chicken fried rice topped with a fried egg. We've got 2 portions there. I've served the extra coriander leaves and also the spring onions over the top. Of course, it's not the best fried egg in the world, but it really does work to make it all in the Ninja Foodi if that's what you want to achieve. I really hope you've liked the recipe. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to also subscribe and give me a like. Thank you so much. See you soon. Bye.